Jim, some exciting news that the Saints is announcing an extension to your contract as Director of Rugby. What's made you sign again?
I think it's because it's a superb club and a brilliant job. I think there's not many positions like this, and I've loved every minute I've been here. We've had a few ups and downs, but I think generally we've been on the up. I think we've since we've been in the first division, we've grown promotion that first year, and we're getting better and better. I think not just as a team, but not just as a squad, but we're developing as a club as well, and it's something that I want to be part of.
When you look at the talent coming through, let's start with that first. When you're looking at the talent coming through, does it excite you as a director of rugby and as a coach as to be wanting to be a part of helping to bring through some of the kids who are in the academy?
It's a massive part of it, and I think you've got to get that bit right. And I think Dusty Hare and Alan Dickens previously, Mark Hopley now, Paul Diggin, John Curry, lots of the people who work below that in terms of some of the younger age groups, doing a fantastic job. The conditioners, the physios, and we've got good players in this area, and we need to develop them, but then we need to combine that as well as keeping our squad strong, and thankfully we've got a fantastic stadium, we've got a real good business here, and we can afford to go out and buy and hopefully keep good players. And I think it's a combination of motivating the players, getting young players coming through, pressing hard for the experienced players, getting a real good squad, keeping them fit, keeping them motivated, which is our challenge.
When you came here 7 years ago, summer of 2007, you had some guys who'd been around the block a little bit and some promise, and now you're sitting in a changing room that's full of current experienced internationals, Lions, as well as those up and coming. So when you're looking around that, what goes through your mind in terms of where the club was and where it is?
I think it's just with massive satisfaction in terms of what's happened here, and I think a lot of credit to everybody who's helped. We've had a very supportive board. The Barwells have always been very influential, and Leon had a massive part to play in that. Tony Hewitt and the rest of the board, very, very supportive. The people who work here, the staff, and a lot of people that really know the staff in terms of myself and Dorian West and Alex King, Alan Dickens. But there's a lot of other staff who work really, really hard and tirelessly. A lot of the support staff, a lot of the staff up in the offices, who work in the shops, all over the place. The corporate, the commercial, and it's all part of a real good group of people, which is helping move the club forward.
The whole board is fantastically excited that Jim has committed himself to Franklin's Gardens for a further 5 years. We believe as a board that stability breeds success. Jim has already been with us for 7 years, and we believe this additional 5 years will enable us to continue to build on the platform that Jim has already established at the club.
What qualities do you think he brings to the role and to the club?
The qualities that Jim has is really the ability to bring players through and to sort of establish a good team around him, and that's borne out by its record. We've been in 9 finals in the last 7 years. We won 2 European Challenge Cup. We've been in the playoffs, the Premiership since 2010. So we've had this fantastic record. This year alone, we've been in every final, running from the Under-18s final, the Wanderers final, the LV Cup. We won the Amlin Cup, and now, of course, we're the big one this Saturday of the playoff Premiership final.
Presumably, the fact that you signed another contract do you think that there's more? Does that mean that there's more to come from the club, do you think?
Oh, definitely. I think I'm more motivated than when I first came here. I think the challenges are huge. I think there's some clubs who are pressing ahead. And we've got to match them, and we want to be better than them. And that's always been our challenge, and that's my challenge. It's to motivate the team. It's to motivate the squad. It's to make us as competitive as we can be. We do want to be a sustainable business, but we're also a rugby club, and we want to win games, and we want to have some very happy fans who love coming here every single Saturday.